What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Um, just had a crazy dream, and I figured I might as well tell it now while it's fresh in my brain. Actually, I think it was more of a vision, so just like a heads up. Okay, basically, it was cold, very cold in the beginning, and the moon was very okay. It was a full moon, and it was very crisp, very defined, like the way that I guess I'm on the East Coast, so it's very crisp in design right now. It was snowing very lightly, but at the same time, I don't know. It was weird. It was very cold and very how do I say was very separated from people. Like I wasn't one with the surroundings. I'm gonna sit up. So basically, what the down was, I saw to me it wasn't the Pope, but it looked like the Pope. Like it wasn't the Pope that I know. And it was this younger guy, older than me, younger than the Pope we have now. And he was standing at the balcony of what to me would be the Vatican. Could be like a castle, I guess. And he was just looking out, but behind him, as you went in, there was a group of people, and they're all just standing in a circle, and they're looking up, and there's a shadow that was bouncing from person to person. Um, and they're all yeah, yeah, they're cheering as it's going off every other person. And it went to the middle of the room, and then like that, I was in another vision kind of a thing. Um, there was these two people. There was a man and a female. They knew each other, and it's oh my God, it's so good to see you. And it was oh, I'm just gonna use the name Ange because I had lack of a better word, lack of a better name that I can think of right now, and don't really remember the name. Oh, Ange, it's so good to see you. The man said, and Derek, oh my God, it's so good to see you too. And they both touched each other's faces at the same time, where you would think that they were even almost family. And they're how do you how's everything going? What's new with you? And they're shooting the breeze. And they're well, you know what we're here for. They're the time has come. And so the wind is crazy. Like I said, I just woke up, so don't know what it's like outside. Um, and they look at each other and they're talking about how, um, basically the time is up, and that a new era was going to start, and an old era was going to be completely basically wiped from the history books. And then I that moved from that to kids playing with GI Joes and Barbies together. It was around 3 or 4 kids, little kids, and the girls were let's do this. We'll make a house, and we can do this, that, and the other. And the boys are yeah, that's a great idea. And for protection, we'll make the military, and they'll protect the people that have homes. And it's just the story between them kept growing and growing. And then another kid walked in, a bigger kid, an older kid, and I was this isn't real. And they're yes, it is. We made it real. And he's nah, this ain't real, and just wiped everything out, destroyed everything. And one of the kids got up, to get in the kid's face. He's I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you, and then changed over again. I was in another dream. And this time, it started with like these mice were running around, and very quickly, like, and they were eating on these on what to me looked like a Bible. I think I've had this dream before. This part, and they're eating off this Bible, and people they're just eating at it, eating at it, eating at it, and but what was weird was where these mice were people as well, and the people would go up to this Bible and look at it, like a big line, a huge line of people, and they would turn the pages, and then at night the mice would come back and eat at it, eat it, eat at it, and the people began to get sick, and they were throwing up, and like it was like they were throwing up like the words that were in the book. That the book wasn't made for the words that the people were turning it into. Like there were stories that were passed down, and that's where, like, in my opinion, like I got like in the dream, not me personally, but I would get sick, and then me telling you, you would get sick, and then the next person would get sick, and it went into like the last people were throwing up into like a water stream, and the water stream was leading into like a bigger town, and in the town everybody was already dead. Like everybody was already at the edge of their stream, dead. And then make sure I get everything. At the very end, there was this white snake, and it slithered real slowly up to this like desk area, and it sat there and like waited. And I hate snakes to begin with, terrified, especially for whatever reason. I have a phobia of a white snake. I don't know why, no idea, but it really like, oh, I have such a bad phobia with that. And this man comes in, and there's like this witch lady that she was wearing like a. Alright, the man was wearing like old fashioned clothes, like like Moses days. But this woman comes in, and she's wearing like a nice leather jacket with like, in particular in this dream she had like a maroon red shirt with gold writing on it, and a necklace. And the teacher it was like this guy was a teacher to her, and the woman was basically like graduating on that day, and she walks up to the snake, and basically like pets it as if it's like a creature, like a dog, and the the snake, like, it got up like a cobra, and she like got in its face like that, and they're just going like this as if like they're the same thing. And the man said, "What did I tell you about looking a snake in its eyes? Does it ever tell the truth? Do you ever know what it's going to do?" And the woman's like, "Yeah, I know exactly what it's going to do." And the man was like, "Oh, do you? What's it going to do then? What is that? What is that snake?" And so he say, "What is that snake going to do to you?" And the man, the woman was like, "Well, let me show you." And she went like this and got in his face, and went and bit her on the face. And that was it. I woke up like startled. That was unbelievable. I don't know. I felt like I should tell y'all that dream. Shit was crazy. Talk to y'all later.